Okay, so we all want to watch our money grow like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like those charts that just skyrocket. But you
Yeah.
got to start with the basics, kind of like you wouldn't plant a giant oak tree in a tiny pot.
Right. Gotta have good soil.
Exactly. A
Yeah.
strong foundation. And that's what today's deep dive is all about.
Hmm.
We're digging into emergency fund setup. Not the most exciting title, I'll admit.
Well,
But it's seriously the key to unlocking some major financial freedom later on.
I think people get so focused on the exciting stuff, the investments, the potential for huge
Oh,
return.
and get-rich-quick schemes.
Exactly. But if you don't have that safety net,
Mm-hmm.
any little bump in the road, any unexpected expense,
Car breaks down.
yeah, or a medical bill,
Oh, don't even get me started on those.
it can totally derail your plans.
And that's what's so great about this source.
Yeah.
It really emphasizes that an emergency fund isn't just about, like, avoiding debt.
Right.
It's about giving you the power to make bold moves later on.
Exactly. It's about options.
Yeah, less stress, more options. Sign me up.
And you know what's really interesting to me?
What's that?
It's how this basic security, this knowing you're covered,
Mm-hmm.
it changes your whole mindset. You can actually start thinking bigger.
I like that.
Because imagine, you can weather any financial storm.
Without ending up in a mountain of debt.
Exactly. That peace of mind is so powerful. It frees you up to pursue opportunities you might have been too scared to try before.
So true. But, okay, let's get practical here.
Okay.
How much money are we talking about for this strong foundation? This source mentions that classic 3 to 6 months of expenses rule.
Yeah, that's a good starting point, a general guideline, but it's
That-
not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing.
Right, because everyone's life is different.
Like a custom suit, it has to be tailored to you.
Ooh, I like that analogy.
So think about it. Are you a freelancer with unpredictable income?
Ooh, yeah, that'd be scary.
You might want a little extra cushion, on the other hand. Super stable job, minimal expenses.
Living that minimalist life.
Maybe you can get away with a slightly smaller emergency fund.
So it really is about knowing yourself and your situation.
Exactly. Self-awareness is key.
Okay, so let's say I'm listening right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking, all right, I get it, emergency fund is important, but how do I actually make this happen?
Well,
The source has some pretty practical tips.
it does.
And honestly, I think automation is like the superhero of saving.
Oh, totally agree. It's like setting your money on autopilot
You just pick the amount,
Micro
schedule those
stress.
regular transfers,
into a separate savings account.
out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. And then just let the magic of compound interest do its thing.
Speaking of compound interest,
Yes.
I think it's worth explaining how that works, especially since, our listener is all about that exponential growth.
Absolutely. So compound interest is kind of like a snowball effect. You're earning interest not just on your initial savings,
Right.
but also on the accumulated interest from previous periods.
Wait, so you're earning interest on your interest.
Exactly. It keeps building on itself. So
Hmm.
let's say you earn $10 in interest this year.
Okay, $10.
Next year, you'll earn interest on the original amount plus that $10.
So more than $10 next year.
Exactly. And the year after that, even more, it keeps compounding, leading to exponential growth over time.
It's like free money just appearing.
Well, not exactly free. You have to have the initial investment.
True.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But even with automation, sometimes it can be tough to find that extra money to save.
I hear you. And that's where really understanding your spending habits comes in.
Budgeting.
Don't think of it as budgeting. Think of it as knowing your power.
Oh, I like that. Knowing your power.
Because when you track your expenses,
Write down every coffee and candy bar.
not necessarily every single thing, but getting a good overview,
Yeah,
you start to see where your money is actually going, and then you can make conscious choices.
about what really matters.
Exactly. Maybe you realize you're spending way more on takeout than you thought.
Guilty as charged.
Or maybe there's a subscription you're not even using anymore.
Oh, yeah, that gym membership I never go to.
See, even small adjustments can free up extra cash to fuel your savings.
It all adds up. I love that knowing your power.
It's empowering, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our automated savings. We're tracking our expenses.
Yes.
And the source also mentions this psychological trick of keeping your emergency fund in a separate account.
Oh, yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
It's like I can't spend it if I don't see it.
Exactly. It removes the temptation.
Okay, so we're all set up. But what about maintaining this fund over time?
That's important too, because life happens.
Oh, yeah.
Job changes, unexpected expenses, things come up.
The dreaded car repair.
Exactly. So it's important to review your emergency fund needs regularly. Did you get a raise? Awesome. Maybe increase your savings rate. Ooh, more money. And what if you did have to dip into the fund for an emergency?
Uh-oh.
That's okay. That's what it's there for. But make sure you prioritize replenishing it as soon as possible.
Get back to that magic number.
Exactly. And that brings us to another important concept: liquidity.
Liquidity.
Yeah, basically it means having easy access to your cash when you need it.
Makes sense.
Your emergency fund shouldn't be tied up in investments that might be difficult to sell quickly.
So like cash in the bank.
Exactly, or a high-yield savings account, something readily available.
It's like the ultimate safety net. It's
Right.
there to catch you if you fall.
Precisely. And once you have that solid base, the possibilities are endless.
Okay, now we're talking.
You're in a much stronger position to take calculated risks, pursue investment opportunities, and really accelerate your journey towards financial growth.
So that exponential growth we were talking about.
Exactly. Imagine with your emergency fund secured, you could finally invest in that side hustle you've been dreaming of,
Oh, yeah.
or explore those higher yield investment options.
Things that could really make that money grow.
Exactly, the things that get you excited about your finances.
This is awesome. I'm feeling inspired. So to everyone listening,
Yeah.
what are you waiting for? Start building your financial foundation today, even if it's with small, consistent contributions.
Small steps lead to big results.
Exactly. It's not just about preparing for the unexpected. It's about opening doors to exciting financial opportunities.
Creating a future where you have more choices and less stress.
So as you build that foundation, ask yourself, what does financial freedom truly mean to you?
What goals will this first step empower you to achieve?
Think about it.
Oh.
That's it for today's deep dive. We'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye-bye.